here. I will continue talking just so you know that it hasn't disconnected. I'm using a fairly simple setup, so let's see. Well, we've got one with C9's balls in it. Let's go ahead and give that a try. We've got a bunch of masters in it, so we're going to spectate this one, see how that goes. All right. And given that it has at least one pro player, I'll try to make note of the other players in there here as well. All right, on the blue team, Lulu from C9's balls is playing Lulu. She's got teleport, so I'm thinking that's actually a top lane Lulu. Jinx and Janna will be in the bottom lane, Ahri in middle, and Vi will be in the jungle. I don't recognize any other. Whoop, okay, I'm gonna. Wow, okay. The game just shot off for me here, so I'm gonna pause it here while we set things up. Okay, Ahri in the middle, Vi in the jungle, Lulu up in top. That's C9's balls there. Jinx and Janna, Jake Hoffman, IMBs, FM Cirrus, and K-Smack. I don't recognize any of those names. Perhaps you do. On the other team, it's going to be Rengar in the jungle, deftly. I'm sure Fizz will be probably middle, mandatory Cloud. Annie, I guess, is support, with Shen up atop, Zen, Alex the man, and Lucian's Zerbeck. So there we go. All right. Looks like pretty standard type early items, except instead of a gold item, Janna has gone for a ruby crystal, so she's clearly concerned about the Annie damage there. Not so concerned about getting extra gold for herself. She's got a couple of biscuits and a mana potion, so we'll see how that works out for him. It's probably not a bad idea. Let's see, she's got almost 600 health to Annie's 532, so yeah, Annie must be going somewhat tanky too, because that seems like a pretty good amount of health for her. Maybe not. That's only 17 armor and 30 resist, so I'd have to look at her. Maybe it's a masteries thing. Rune page rather than a masteries thing. Anyway, 532 health to Janna's 597 with that 150 ruby crystal. And alright, so let's get going here. And red is pinging for an invade. This could be interesting. I'm going to speed things up a little bit. And Jinx is going to arrive just before the red team does. They're going to back out of there. Jinx has done her Q. Annie throws out her Q, but because she chose a Q, she was not able to charge up a a stun.
You just haven't caught up yet.
All 5 of red team's members are now there. Oh! They leap over, and that's going to be a dead Jinx, isn't it? No! She flashes out of there, but there goes the kill. Annie gets the kill on to Jinx. Takes a little bit of harass back from Janna, but red's team says, hey, that's enough for us. Almost everyone except Fizz gets an assist or the kill, with the kill again going on Annie in support. Obviously, that's not how you want things to start off if you're the blue team.
Minions have spawned.
C9's balls is up there. Lulu has warded the red, and I guess she'll be able to tell for sure whether Rengar starts there or not. And it looks like he's definitely not. He's going to start in the bottom lane with the blue. He'll get some help from Lucian, probably from Annie as well. And similar, Vi's going to start on her bottom side with the red buff, and she's going to get help from both of her bottom lane members. Alright. And Fizz and Ahri are just kind of posturing a bit, nothing too much going on right now. Jinx making her way out to the bottom lane. However, Annie's there hiding in the bushes. She gets some damage down. Doing lots of damage to this Janna. She's got a stun up, and she stuns the Jinx. Jinx is in trouble. She's also been ignited. There's one more shot. Is she going to get killed? No. The ignite burns itself out, and she stays alive. With a sliver of health, she is staying in lane. A pretty bold move there. no spots, and Annie's coming down from a weird angle there. Shield from Janna, but Janna herself, Blue's bottom line is in a lot of trouble. Annie and Lucian both level 2, level 1. They're taking the risk just by staying under turret at this point. Lulu's at half health up in the top lane. Shen's at half health. And there goes Jinx. Lucian going aggressive, getting the kill under the turret. And Annie and Lucian are active. They take out Anna, and they do successfully. Not a problem. Juggle the tower after well. That's all it took. And he's got the sun all lined up. She and Lucian are both low health though, so they probably shouldn't stay around too long. Five are raised. If they stay much longer, I'm sure Five will probably want to make a visit, but they are backing out now. She's gonna have to farm the turret a little bit. Wow. Little Fizz. Alright, Fizz is taking the harass so far, but he's past Ari. Kind of dangerous for both of them. Ooh, avoids the charm. Both of them are a little bit of health. Bye! And Gengar kind of posture at each other, then back. Gengar really low, does have to flash. However, I did flash as well. I is now working on her duck golems, and the wave is being pushed on the bottom lane up into Red's turret, so a reset. Ari managed to get her back to health with her pop. She's now out of pop. Fizz, however, has used his 3 credits on his crystalline.
You're already dead. You just haven't caught up.
So, but Vi's backing out, so Jinx will just back from there. Lucian's going to do a bit of proxy farming, and the minion waves are going to do some really good damage to this turret. They're going to potentially get a really early turret on this bot lane. And while that would allow the blue team's bottom lane to pick up some farm, that also would mean a lot of extra roaming by Annie, and she's already done some work in that regard. So, Fizz has given over his blue buff, and Ari doesn't look like... Don't know. Do I have the blue buff? Vi doesn't have the blue buff. Okay. Jinx is putting down a little harass. They do finally get the brush warded, so now they will see Annie there. And Jinx does a good job of catching that under both some lane damage and also the tower damage. And top lane, ooh, Shin's on a sliver of health. He's just trying to keep getting the experience as best he can. He's level 6, so he decides, you know, that's it, I'm getting out of there. They do spot Ahri, so Shin decides, I've really got to get out of here now. Ooh, Ahri's getting collapsed
Blue
upon.
team's turret has been destroyed.
There goes the bottom lane. But Ahri gets out with using charges of her ultimate. She is being chased, however, by Fizz and Rengar, sort of. They're actually, in fact, going after the blue buff. Vi is coming in to contest. Not sure how well this will go for him. Oh. She puts down her ultimate, but she's taking damage back, and that was just too much. I don't think she had good enough vision to be doing that. I think she had some idea that maybe one of them was there. Maybe she only saw Rengar but didn't see Fizz because Fizz hopped over instead. So I think that's what happened. I think she only saw Rengar, thought it was just the one of them, and that was a real problem for her. Ooh. Alright, does get killed. Let's see, was she actually stunned by Annie there? I bet she was. Yes, Annie's got her stun up. Let's watch this happen. There's the stun. There's some extra damage and the Fizz damage. And she gets ignited. And Annie actually gets the kill. Fizz will thank her though, because that Ahri is doing a pretty good number on him. He is low health just from all the Ahri harass. Yeah, Lucian's trying to freeze the wave as best he can, but it will push towards blue. Oh, he missed that one. Oh well. And let's see, top lane, Shen still taking lots of harass from C9's balls. And in fact, God, it looks like she's getting the wave to push in towards her, which is pretty clever, because she could still harass the heck out of that Shen. Looks like he wanted to get a taunt off, but no can do. She shields and backs up, and that's all she wrote from that. She's now glitter lancing the crap out of it, and looks like she actually wants to push the lane now. Rengar's pinging that he's going to be coming, and they're just going to push down this inner bottom turret. There it goes.
Blue team's turret
Annie
has been
there
destroyed.
is there as well, and she's looking awfully dangerous. Annie is 304. That's pretty incredible. And let's see, how's she doing? Yeah, she's got 75 AP and double Doran's rings, and still just the spell thief says, but those Moby boots doing work. Holy cow! Apparently Janna didn't notice that she was gonna get killed. Let's watch this. So you can see Annie's got her stun up and ready to roll. There goes it. She didn't even have to flash for it. Just a straight up Shiver's stun. Followed up with Lucian. She must have pinged him to let her know she was going in. That's all she wrote. There goes the turret as well. This is going to be a short game if it keeps up like this. It is now 9-0 in terms of kills. 20,000 to 12,500. Wow, that's a 7,500 gold advantage, and in fact they are now pushing down on Nexus turrets, and they're gonna get the first Nexus turret. Wallace has not tried to back off at all. I'm not sure why he's not trying to get back and help out the base. Looks like he put some damage on Shen, but then died. Shen's gonna actually get back in. There goes the other turret, and this is a wipeout. Nexus turret's going down. Some of the red teams, in fact, Fizz and Rengar, both going ham. And that is all she wrote. The Jinx Rocket takes out Shen at the last second, but it does not matter. That's a 12-minute, 10-second match. A complete destruction of the blue team. Wow. I've got to give the I've got to give MVP to that Annie. First kill, right, before the minions had even spawned, that sort of put things in their favor. She immediately started roaming and getting stuns down, just like you should as an Annie support. Kept getting kills, got a couple of roams. They killed Vi in her jungle near her wraiths. They killed Ahri right under her tower. And the kills and the assists kept coming for Annie. 404, so she was involved in 8 of the 10 kills. And that is a really short match. Wow, 12 minutes, 10 seconds. Congratulations to the blue team. And really, giving the MVP to Annie is fine, but all of red team played quite well. Even Shen, I mean, he had a rough lane. He was up against a Lulu. He was also up against a pro player. And while he didn't do spectacularly well, he kept Lulu busy. He was not feeding like crazy or anything like that. In fact, Lulu didn't get any kills or assists, even though Shen did die once. That was, again, right at the end with the Jinx ult. And so sometimes, it does help. You don't have to. You can just play passively when you've got a bad lane. Yes, you'll fall behind and farm, but you'll keep your tower from going down. You'll keep that top laner of the opposing team from going crazy and snowballing. You'll also keep them from roaming because they won't have the tower down and they won't have the ability to go help other lanes. So Shen, good job by him. Keeping balls busy, basically. And yeah, so wow, that was a quick game. And unfortunately, it's getting a little late for me. I think I'm going to call that good. And I'm really enjoyed watching a couple games with you guys tonight. My name is Chill, and this is the Game Watchers Network. If you follow me on Twitch, of course, you click the heart, you'll follow me, and it'll let you know whenever I get on. Also, though, I will automatically Twitter under Game Watchers Net. That's just Game Watchers Network, shortened a bit to Game Watchers Net, and that's at Twitter at Game Watchers Net. Yeah, I do stream most nights around this time, starting around 9:30 p.m. Pacific. It's pretty typical. Sometimes 9 p.m. Pacific, and sometimes as late as 10 p.m. Pacific. Most nights. So, and I usually watch anywhere from 1 to 3 games. So if you enjoyed it, please do favorite and follow and all that good stuff. And I do appreciate you watching, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.